Nearly a dozen people are without a home in Orchard Park right now. That's because flames erupted early this morning inside their apartment complex. News 4's Luke Moretti is live on North Lake Drive with more about a man who saved his family. Luke.
Yeah, Miles, no question about it. A very frightening situation. This is where the fire happened just before 3 o'clock this morning. And if you look up here, you can see a lot of the windows are now boarded up thanks to crews coming out here earlier in the day. And a lot of these units right in this building were impacted by the fire in some fashion. Some tense moments for residents, especially a family with their young child who live here. It's been an emotional day for Franz Slavin.
It's a picture of my son. It was a picture of my son.
Slavin, his wife, and 5.5-month-old son, and other residents of this North Lake Drive apartment complex were forced out after a fire started early this morning. 11 residents are now displaced and getting assistance from the Red Cross. Thankfully, no one was injured. Slavin tells us he had his fireplace going, but waited for it to go out before going to bed.
Fire was out, went to bed. 3 o'clock in the morning, I slept right through it. My wife woke me up. Fire alarm's going off, carbon monoxide's going off. I stood up, told her to grab my son. When I stood up, smoke from the ceiling down to about my chest.
Today, he was back trying to salvage personal belongings.
It's pretty much, most of my stuff is pretty much ruined, but I got the two most important things. My wife and son are okay, so we dropped what we were doing and came right over.
And his co-workers from Turner Construction helped him salvage what wasn't damaged by fire.
I was actually pretty surprised to see how bad it was upstairs. I'm really thankful that they got out of there okay. Downstairs, not too terrible. Upstairs, pretty much a total loss.
Now, you heard Franz Slavin talking about the fireplace that they had going last night, and he waited for it to go up before going to bed. No way to tell if that had anything to do with the fire at all. He said he's not sure. Orchard Park Police saying that the cause of the fire still remains under investigation at this hour. But the good news is the 11 residents impacted by this fire early this morning all got out safely. We're live in Orchard Park tonight. Luke Moretti, News 4.